Army Group North was a German strategic echelon formation, commanding a grouping of field armies during World War II. The army group was subordinated to the Oberkommando des Heeres, the German Army High Command, and coordinated the operations of attached separate army corps, reserve formations, rear services and logistics. Formation. The Army Group North was created on 2 September 1939 by reorganization of the 2nd Army Headquarters. Commander-in-Chief 27 August 1939, GFM Feder von Bock Campaign and Operation History. Invasion of Poland. The first employment of Army Group North was in the invasion of Poland of 1939, where in September it controlled 3rd Army, 4th Army, a reserve of 4 divisions, 10th Panzer Division, 73rd Infantry Division, 206th Infantry Division, 208th Infantry Division. The Army Group was commanded by Feder von Bock for the operation. After completion of the Poland campaign it was transferred to the Western Theater and on 10 October 1939 was renamed as the Army Group B, and consisted of 6. Army, 4. Army. Operation Barbarossa. In preparation for Operation Barbarossa, Army Group North was reformed from Army Group C on the 22nd of June 1941. Army Group North was commanded by Field Marshal Wilhelm Ritter von Lieben. Staged in East Prussia. Its strategic goal was Leningrad, with operational objectives being the territories of the Baltic republics and securing the northern flank of Army Group Center in northern Russia, between western Dvina River and Daugavpilsk Army Group boundary. On commencement of the Wehrmacht's Baltic offensive operation, the Army Group deployed into Lithuania and northern Belorussia. It served mainly in Baltic territories and North Russia until 1944. Commander-in-Chief 22nd of June 1941, GFM Wilhelm Ritter von Lieb. Its subordinate armies were deployed with the following immediate objectives: 18th Army, from Königsberg to Ventspils, Jelgava; 4th Panzer Army, PSKV; 16th Army, Kaunas, Daugavpils. Army Group Signals Regiment 639. The Baltic Offensive Operation. All operational objectives such as Tallinn were achieved despite stubborn Red Army resistance and several unsuccessful counter-offensives such as the Battle of Raseiniai, and the Army Group approached Leningrad, commencing the Siege of Leningrad. However, while the Baltic states were overrun, the Siege of Leningrad continued until 1944, when it was lifted as a result of the Red Army Leningrad-Novgorod strategic offensive operation. In September 1941, the Spanish Blue Division was assigned to Army Group North. Northern Russia Offensive Operation. Composition. October 1941, 16 Army. 18 Army. Nevsky Platashok Operation Nordlicht Northern Russia Defensive Campaign. Commander-in-Chief 17th of January 1942, GFM Georg von Kuchler. Composition. September 1942, 11 Army, 16 Army. 18 Army. December 1942, 16 Army, 18 Army. Demyansk Pocket Combe Pocket. Soviet Toropetsk Operation Battle of Velikie Luki Battle of Krasny Bor Baltic Defensive Campaign. Commander-in-Chief 9th of January 1944, GFM Walter Model. Commander-in-Chief 31st of March 1944, General Obis Georg Lindemann. Commander-in-Chief 4th of July 1944, General Obis Johannes Friesner. Commander-in-Chief 23rd of July 1944, GFM Ferdinand Schorner. March 1944, Army Detachment Narwa. 16 Army, 18 Army. Battle of Narva, consisting of Battle for Narva Bridgehead and Battle of Tannenberg Line, Soviet Baltic Offensive, Battle of Porkuni, Battle of Vilnius, Battle of Memel. After becoming trapped in the Courland Cauldron after the 25th of January 1945, the Army Group was renamed Army Group Courland. On the same day, in East Prussia, a new Army Group North was created by renaming Army Group Center. On the 2nd of April 1945, the Army Group was dissolved, and the Staff formed the 12th Army Headquarters. Campaign in East Prussia. Army Group North was driven into an ever smaller pocket around Königsberg in East Prussia. On April 9, 1945, Königsberg finally fell to the Red Army, although remnants of Army Group units continued to resist on the Heiligenbale and Danzig beachheads until the end of the war in Europe. October 1944, 16 Army. Army Abteilung 18 Army. November 1944, 16 Army. Army Abteilung Kleffel, 18 Army. December 1944, 16 Army. 18 Army. Soviet East Prussian Offensive, Battle of Königsberg, Heiligenbale Pocket Campaign in West Prussia. Commander-in-Chief, the 27th of January 1945, General Oberst Dr. Lothar Rendulic. Commander-in-Chief, the 12th of March 1945, Walter Weiss. Composition: February 1945. Army Abteilung Samland. 4th Army. Soviet East Pomeranian Offensive, Battle of Kolberg Courland Pocket. On the 25th of January 1945, Hitler renamed 3 army groups. Army Group North became Army Group Courland, more appropriate as it had been isolated from Army Group Center and was trapped in Courland. Latvia. Army Group Center became Army Group North and Army Group A became Army Group Center. Surrender. Bibliography. Das Deutsche Reich und der Zweite Weltkrieg, Volume 8. Der Ostfront, 1943-44, Der Krieg im Osten under den Nebenfronten, mit Beatrage von Karl-Heinz Frieser, Bernd Wegner U.A. 2007, Militärgeschichtlichen Sam. Hoth, Hermann. Panzer Operation in 1956, Heidelberg, Gert Warnkel Verlag.